I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you.
What's up, guys? Ghost Rider 822035 bringing us another action figure review. Today I'll be reviewing the Star Wars Black Series with Rebels re-releases. I have Ezra and Sabine here. So last week we did review Ahsoka and Hera, and we'll do some comparisons with them. These are the only other two Rebels figures from the new re-release I have. I already have the original Kanan, and I do not have Zebra Chopper yet, so we'll see if we'll get them eventually. I'm not sure, depending on how I like these two. Yeah, the front you see the figures, all their accessories. On the side, nothing too spectacular. There's your Star Wars Black Series logo and the purple on the side. On the back, you see the promotional art. If you want to read Ezra's bio, pause it there. If you want to read Sabine's bio, pause it right there. On the side, same artwork from the back. Yeah, let's get to it and crack these guys open. And here are both figures out of their packaging. We're going to start this review going from least favorite to favorite, so we can end this review on a good note. So we're going to start with Ezra. Ezra comes with his lightsaber, and the blade can be detached to give him his little gun. So holster the weapon on this little pouch on his side. His helmet from the first season, this kind of plops on his head like so. And I'd say it fits pretty well. I personally don't have him displayed like this whenever I have him up, but I still have him holding it because I think the helmet by itself looks pretty cool.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
So now comparing him next to the actual like animated model, you can see again like all of these Rebels figures, this is more like a realistic, real-world take on what Ezra would look like if he was portrayed by an actor in like a physical form. And I think the face sculpt looks really solid. It's not my favorite face sculpt I've seen from this line, and also just set of characters, because it's just something's off about it to me. Maybe that's just me, but I think other than you know of course not being fully animated accurate, I think it looks good. Alright, so going on articulation, this is where I'm going to show why I do not like this Ezra figure very much. I have him on a McFarlane stand, because let's go into it. So head looks up only about that much, which is awful. He has a neck joint too, so it makes him look down that much. He can go side to side, and he has some great, well, not really great, it's pretty good neck pivot. Arms can move outward about that much, downward all the way around. He just has some paint mishaps on the arm. I didn't notice that until just now. He has a single jointed elbow, which bends in past 90 degrees. He can swivel and rotate here as well. Wrist swivel hinges up and down, but it's kind of tight on mine, and this one is in and out. So diaphragm joint crunches forward only about that much. Back a lot more. Can swivel there. He can go side to side. And here is where there's a good chance I'll break the figure on camera. The legs. So looking at them from the inside, we're gonna pull jazz and look at the crotch. It's supposed to be a drop down hinge joint, which isn't an issue if it worked. It doesn't work, because my copy only kicks forward about that much, which isn't good. Like I can't do anything with it. It's just kind of static, and it doesn't help with standing him up because he'll just fall over. Yeah, so yeah, that's really the biggest issue why I don't really care for this Ezra. Thighs swivel, double jointed knees that can kick his butt, and then ankles that move down, up, and ankle pivot. Going into Sabine, this is probably one of the few Rebels figures that aren't like, droid and alien that I think look exactly like the animated thing. I'm being serious. I think while it is more lifelike and you can show like the promotional art for like the concept art for it, that looks cool, but I think this looks really animation accurate. And it is more lifelike, but I feel like it's just really good and also looks a lot better than that old face. Sabine comes with her Mandalorian helmet, which is kind of a tight fit, so I would be very careful putting this on. Like, don't try to pull it off like aggressively, or like put it on really aggressively, because you don't want to scratch the paint on the hair or face. But I haven't had any issues with that so far. I just gotta be kind of careful. So it looks pretty cool. Just fits on pretty well. It has a hinge right there in the visor. Sabine comes with her paint gun, and then she has her two pistols, which do fit in their holsters very well. There's no of them falling out or anything like that. Alright, going on articulation, she looks up about all of the way because she doesn't have super long hair. Looks down all the way, can bury her chin. She does look all the way around. She does get a little bit of neck pivot that gives her some personality. Shoulder pads are soft, so they both move up about that much. This one seems to go a little more than this one, but it's not a big deal. Elbows are about 90 degrees. They swivel right there. Here is a wrist swivel right here. They hinge down and up, at least this one does. The other one does swivel and hinge in and out. Ab crunch, not much in the way of forward, but a bit more in the way of back. But mine's kind of stiff. I don't know if it's just not working for me. It does swivel and go side to side. She kicks forward about that much, which is really good. Backwards, about that much. Outward, not all the way, but a pretty good amount. She has a upper thigh cut. Double jointed elbows, not elbows, knees. The ankles move down, up, and ankle pivot. Going into size comparisons, you can see that Ezra is a little shorter than Sabine. He's at about 5.5 inches tall, and Sabine is, with the top of her antenna is about 6, but her head is a little under 6 inches tall. Getting the main size comparison out of the way, here they are next to the rest of the Rebels crew I have. I only need Chopper and Zeb, and then I have all of the Rebels crew, and I'm really liking the way this set looks. Here they are next to Lando from Solo, Darth Vader. Here they are next to the Mandalorian, Cara Dune, and Baby Yoda. Here they are next to the next figure I'm going to review. And finally, here they are next to a clone trooper and a hat. And that's my review. Overall, Sabine's actually a really nice figure. I do not regret purchasing her at all. I think if you can find her, you should definitely go get her in the wild or on Amazon or anything like that. Ezra, I only paid $20, so I mean, like, it's nothing too bad, but his legs make it impossible to pose. I probably will never animate with him. Probably just have him just to sit there and look nice because I want a Rebels crew. But, yeah, so I'm not impressed with Ezra. I really don't care for him, but Sabine's actually a really nice addition to the collection. Hope you guys like this review. Like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in for next week's video, which is going to be Pirate Deadpool. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.